Hello peeps and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Nightdagger. We're on episode 18 and I'm sorry I haven't recorded for a couple of days, but I ran into a little bit of a problem. When we ended episode 17, I said I was going to do some work off camera, I was going to do a little bit of exploration off camera, I was going to go into some Mystcraft ages, and I was going to look for some symbols. Well, I have done that. As a matter of fact, I've got a crap load of symbols up here. If we take a look here, I've got them all separated out by biomes, biome distribution, celestials, visuals, colors, terrain generation, blocks. I've got a whole bunch of crap here. But in this chest here, there's a book for World 3. I'm going to leave that there, and there's a reason why. Because when I upload this on episode 20, I want that to be there, just in case. I went into World 3. Take every single negative modifier you can possibly think of, slap it on a world, and that was World 3. It had poison, it had weakness, it had mining fatigue, it had scorched surface, random explosion or spontaneous explosions, meteors, every sort of decay there was. My computer dropped to about 1 frame per minute. And by the time I was able to actually do anything, I was dead. And I could not achieve enough game stability in that age to actually get my stuff back before the decay ate my tombstone and destroyed all of my equipment, including the linking book I had brought to get back out. In order to get back to the overworld, I had to, and I did this for the sake of the series, so in order to get back what I had to go into cheat mode in NEI, put myself into creative to keep myself from insta-dying, open the world to land so I could enable cheats, and then use the emergency Mystcraft command to get back to World 1. If you guys ever encounter something in Mystcraft where you cannot survive it and you cannot get back to the overworld because something drastic happened and you absolutely need to get back home, you can do that by hitting escape, open to land, allow cheats, turn this to on, and then hit start land world. Once you're in the land world, TPX 0. Gives you what you need. That takes you back to the spawn point of the overworld. Now, I lost all of the equipment that I had. I lost my hammer, I lost my pickaxe, I lost my really good sword, I lost my jetpack, I lost everything. I did go ahead and replace the jetpack in creative mode. None of the other equipment I replaced. I'm going to rebuild it all from scratch because I can do better anyway. So, I did get some symbols from Mystcraft. I did not get enough to do what I want to do yet. But I did get enough that we can try writing a custom age. However, not even really sure I want to do that yet. Oh, you know what? Let's try it. We're going to get us a link panel. That link panel is going to go first. And you can still make, well, you can't make sealed notebooks. We're going to need a collation folder, which I have down here in my ME system. Alright. I also put an ME chest here because I was straightening out some stuff with my ME system. I ran out of channels going out back that way, so I split some storage off, and I noticed I was getting a crap load of saplings, so I have those stored in a barrel now, so they're not taking up quite as much room in my inventory. Alright. Let's try writing a basic world. We're going to need a biome. I want a biome that is not going to have any trees. That's going to make it easier for me to go looking for libraries. So we're going to use a meadow biome as soon as I find it. The sort buttons aren't working for some reason. I know I found the meadow biome while I was out. Visceral heap, taiga, sunflower plains, swamp, taiga, shrubland, river, mushroom, volcano, eerie, eldritch, meadow biome. Now, I don't remember how you're supposed to copy these pages. I think I have to have paper in there. It's been a long time since I've done anything with Mystcraft, so. Meadow. Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, that's not working. Shift isn't working, Control isn't working, Alt isn't working. I know there's a way to copy these pages, but it's been so frickin' long since I've done this that I can't remember how. I've got ink in here. I've got plenty of ink there. Maybe I need the collation folder in there? No, because that's just going to add it. Yeah, see, I don't want to use my pages. I want to copy the pages. You can't do it in the bookbinder, because this is where you make the books. Can't do it in the ink mixer, because that only makes the link panels. Right-click? There you go, right-click it. Okay, so we got our meadow biome. For biome distribution, we want a single biome distribution. Okay. Celestials, we're going to need, to tell it what we want, we're going to have a normal moon, normal stars, and I want it to be an eternal day world, so we're going to go east direction, where is 0 length, zenith phase, normal sun. We're going to go with no weather. Let's see, for visuals, this is where we need to get the colors in too. For our sky color, we're going to have, I think I want a navy sky. So navy color, sky color. We're going to have, we're going to have a red sunset. So red sunset color. I want really cool looking clouds, so we're going to do silver clouds. Silver cloud color. Colors here. We're going to do, where's the normal? Where's the natural colors? Let's see here. Natural fog color for the fog. Natural grass color for grass. And what else do we have? Water. Let's do really awesome looking water. Let's do pure blue water. There we go, that ought to look awesome. Alright, now we need some features. We need terrain gen. We're also going to need to grab some more paper out of here. I'm using up a lot of paper real fast. Okay, for our terrain gen, we are going to want it to have a couple of features. So we need to have, let's give it some spheres made out of a really awesome block. Let's make, no, we can't make it out of anything like that. Let's give it, we want to do glowstone spheres? That would be awesome. Let's do glowstone block spheres. Bright lighting. crystalline formations, so we can get some crystals in there. We'll give it obelisks. We're going to put the obelisk symbol in like 3 times, just so it has enough to work with. And then at the very end, we're going to put in clear modifiers. Because the clear modifiers at the end should clear up anything dangling or anything that we've done wrong. So, when we put this world together, what we would expect to see, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to name this Custom Meadow. There we go. We're going to take World 5 out of here. This is the world I've been looking through. We're going to put World 5 on there. Custom Meadow. We're going to put on there. Remember, we're going to need a link book to get back home. You never want to leave home without a link book. Right? Right. Alright, so what we would expect to see in Custom Meadow is we would expect it to see nothing but a meadow with normal moon, normal stars, a normal sun that is constantly at the noon position, no weather, navy colored sky, a red sunset, not that we'll ever see the sunset, silver clouds, normal fog, normal grass, blue water, glowstone spheres. There's our bright lighting, so it should be bright everywhere. Crystalline formations. We should see obelisks all over the place, and then a clear modifier should clear up anything dangling. This world should be safe. So, let's go ahead, actually let's refill our jetpack first. Just in case we accidentally generated a void world or something like that. We'll toss that in there. Now there's a lot of things that I haven't managed to find yet, and when I find those modifiers, then we'll start writing some really awesome custom worlds. For right now though, let's go check out Custom Meadow. Double check to make sure we've got our link book. We do. Into Custom Meadow we go. We'll wait for it to recognize the fact that we are in a world. Save and quit the title. Wait for it to do its cleanup. And hopefully the world that we've generated here isn't going to be too bad. We shouldn't have a whole lot of stability, or of instability, because we pretty much told it what we want. We left a couple of things open, but we shouldn't have too much difficulty in here. Come on. Finish the loading, please. I see entities. This is good. There we go. Alright, we have a sun that is stuck in the sky. We do have a little bit of instability. We've got hunger and a weakness 2 effect. So, it's not a perfect world. But we do have our glowstone spheres floating around. We do have our crystalline formations. Let's turn the... There we go. We've got our crystalline formations, so that's awesome. We can pick up the crystals just by breaking them by hand. These things actually become important at some point for Mystcraft progression. Oh, we've got 2 suns. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, this world is actually kind of messed up. We've got 2 suns. We've got a moon that is running at very fast pace. We've got some instability effects. We generated redwood trees, and we generated a lot of trees, which is something I didn't really want, admittedly. We got our obelisk that we asked for. Looks like we got some obelisks out of sandstone, we got some out of obsidian. We got our glowstone blocks. We got redwood trees everywhere. So yeah, overall, we got a pretty nifty world here. This world does generate redwood trees, so that's good to know. I think I'm going to have to keep looking around and see if I can find the plains by... Whoa, what the hell? A poison effect. Okay, this world is... Yeah, I'm not liking poison. I don't like anything that is going to, you know, start injuring me. That's not cool. So we're going to head back to the overworld. This world, it's alright, but it's not by any means what we really want. So we're just going to destroy that book. I'll play around with it some more off camera and see if I can get an age that's a little more stable than that I can go looking for. There is something else that I want to do this episode. Way back at the beginning of the series, I said I was going to get started in bees early, and I did like one episode devoted to bees, and then I very quickly gave it up. I want to get back on bees. So, we're going to get our industrial apiaries out. We're going to get our automation upgrades out, and we're going to get some flux ducts. Need my crescent hammer. Grab our crescent hammer. We're going to come out here. We're going to sleep first. And we're going to get our bees running. Now, I'm thinking for right now, what I might do is I might just connect the apiaries directly into the power plant instead of, you know, going out of my way to set up a nice little apiary spot or to transmit power to it. Actually, you know what? No, let's transmit the power. We can transmit the power from the power plant to the apiary. It's not going to be a problem. That means we're going to need an energy cell. I'm just going to go steal the one off of my mob grinder over here. I'm not running it right now anyway, so we may as well just grab this. I also have to recreate my Botania ring because it's gone. I lost that in the Great World 3 debacle. Alright, let's see, we're a plains biome here. Over here, what are we? Still a plains. I don't know why we've got the grass color change, but whatever. We'll work with it. Okay, we're going to put our hardened energy cell there, and we're just going to run some flux duct off to the side here. We're going to put down our apiaries. We're going to shift these back to always on. We're going to put one automation upgrade in each. And I will pretty this up off camera. I want to get the basic structure in place on camera without worrying too much about, you know, how it looks, and then I'll do some of the aesthetic stuff off camera. Okay, we're going to need an HV wire connector. And we're going to need some high voltage wire. Now, this hardened energy cell is capable of handling throughput of 800 RF a tick. Right now, these things are going to use 22 each, so we do not have to worry too much about power issues at the moment. You can't attach this wire here. Why not? Why can I not attach that wire there? It's because there's already a connection. It's high voltage wire. Oh, hello, tree. Alright, balls to it. Give it back. I'm going to break it if I keep that up. There we go. Let's do it this way. Alright. Well, that means we're going to have to move it a little bit. And I'm sorry for the click there. I just scratched my beard. And, yeah. Alright, well, for right now, like I said, I'll work this out off camera to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. Let's make sure we can even do this first before I... Oh yeah, now we've got a link. Okay. Okay, apiaries there. We've already got our upgrades in them, so that's good. Now we just need our bees. Queen. We had a forest, an unusual, a mystical, and a meadows. Alright. And we're going to go get all of these bees running again. This one we're going to do our forest bees. We're just going to toss the queens in. Here we are going to do our meadows queen. Here we're going to do our mystical queen. And here we're going to do our unusual queen. Alright. They're going to very happily spit out some new drones for us. We are going to need a few more machines in order to make this practical, though. So, let's take a look at Gendustry. We take a look at Gendustry. We've got our industrial apiary there, but we've also got a bunch more machines. We've got mutagen producers. We've got a mutatron. We have genetic imprinter, genetic sampler, advanced mutatron, protein liquefier, DNA extractor, genetic transposer, genetic replicator. Whole bunch of really weird shit, right? Well, we're going to start out with the mutagen producer, which is a hopper, sturdy casing, power modules, a mutagen tank, some bronze gears. All right? How much bronze do we have? Nowhere near enough. Additional bronze is required. There we go. That should give us plenty to get started. Okay, molten cobalt is in there. I messed this up. Okay. Okay, how much manulian do we have? 8 ingots of manulian. Yeah, this is just a visual glitch. There's no cobalt left in there. There we go. We'll turn that on, start pumping that out. We can turn the lever off. And we'll toss in our copper and our tin. Start making us some bronze. Okay, we need a mutagen producer. Mutagen producer is going to take a sturdy casing. So we got one of them. It's going to take a power module, which is 4 bronze gears, 2 pistons, some gold. Yeah, you get the idea. which is going to take some stone gears or iron, depending on, how we want to do this. I think I'm just going to use the basic bronze gear recipe. We're going to need about 10 of those overall, because 4 each for this. We need 2 power modules, and we need the 2 here. We need the bronze ingots there. We need a hopper, which pretty easy to make. We just need some chests. It's not like we're hurting for wood, so we'll just make a stack of them. Dump the hopper in there. We need a mutagen tank, which is tin and glass panes. So there we go. That's going to get us our mutagen producer. The mutagen producer, when we take it out here and plug it into power, it's going to start filling up, and it is going to allow us to produce mutagen. We can produce mutagen out of yellorium, out of redstone. Yellorium actually gives us a bucket per each yellorium ingot. Glowstone gives us 800 millibuckets for 4 pieces, or 200 for 2 pieces. Redstone blocks gives us 900, so 100 each for redstone, 200 each for glowstone, 1 each for yellorium. Yellorium is still kind of a rare resource for me at the moment, so I'm probably not going to want to use that. I mean, I've got 124 of it, but it's not that plentiful yet. I do, however, have a lot of glowstone, so we're going to grab some glowstone. We're going to come out here, and we're going to dump the glowstone in here. It's going to start melting, and we're eventually going to end up with some mutagen in this tank. My apiaries aren't running because they have no flowers. Should only need 1 dandelion to kickstart this process. There we go. It is, however, about to be night, which is going to shut them off again. Unless we upgrade them. If we look at Gendistry, once we get past all of these samples, we've got all of these upgrades. Well, what can we do with these? Let's make a light upgrade. Blank upgrade for upgrade frames, glowstone dust, glass panes. The frames themselves are pretty easy to make, so we'll make 4 of them. We need glass and glowstone. This is going to give us 4 light upgrades. We come out here and take a look at our apiaries now. They are not running. It's not bright enough, it's not daytime. It is now. At least the bees think it is. There we go. We're now using 23 RF a tick to power these apiaries because, well, we've got an automation upgrade, which increases 10%. We've got light upgrade, which increases 5%. We're going to need some more bees for what we're about to do here, so let's take a look at our options for scoops. Well, we've got the Scooperator MX200 Turbo. Yes, this is really a thing. We need the power module. Power module, the Scooperator MX200 Turbo. Basically, it's an RF powered scoop. That way, we don't have to worry about breaking the stupid thing, right? Right. Alright. There's a few bees around here that I've seen that we're going to go collect. As soon as we turn this off and this on so we can start pumping that bronze out. First one I saw was over here. We're going to break that, gets us our unusual hive. Let's continue looking around. Nice thing is now we have our jetpacks, so we can just fly around and look for bees instead of having to, you know, putz around with walking. I'm pretty sure there was one around here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe it was over here. Oh, there's a meadows hive right down there. Now we got our meadows bee. I could have sworn at some point I saw a water hive, but I can't remember where. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Because we'll definitely want water bees. Let's see. That's a beehive, but that's a Pam's Harvestcraft beehive. That's not going to do us any good. Meh. There's another Pam's Harvestcraft hive. It's very nice being able to just, you know, soar through the skies and look for this stuff as opposed to having to walk across the ground. Nope. That's not a beehive. That's a berry bush. Alright, I don't think we're going to find a whole lot of interest in the mountains. There are certain types of bees that can live in here, but nothing we'd be really interested in. At least not interested in getting massive amounts of right now, you know? So let's fly back out this way. Turn off our hover mode, fall down, kick it back on. And we'll fly out here. Turn that off, and hey, look, meadows hive. Ha. Alright. If we come down here, we did have this rock hive that I didn't grab before. So we're going to grab him. Because that's rocky bees. That's going to be another breed. That's another breed that we're eventually going to need something from. So it'll be good for us to have them. Okay. Our forest bee has produced a forest drone for us. Both of the meadows princesses we got were ignoble stock. The rocky princess we got was pristine stock. The unusual princess was ignoble. So, yeah, we're not doing too good for, you know, we're not doing too good for pristine bees at this point. Our mutagen producer is doing work for us. We've got 4 buckets of mutagen. But, you know, I don't really want forest and meadows bees. I kind of want to have cultivated bees, right? Because cultivated bees live longer and they work faster. Let's fix that. Out here, we've got some bronze that I just made. Break you down into ingots. I need to do some serious mining off camera because I'm starting to run low. Maybe next episode we'll start looking at options for automated mining. I don't know. Alright, we'll toss all of these bees in here for the moment, along with that mundane comb. We're going to need the advanced mutatron, which uses the basic mutatron, so we got to make that first. The mutatron is 3 bee receptacles. We're going to need some glass panes before all's said and done. So we need 3 bee receptacles. 1, no. Bee receptacle. Hello? Thank you. Okay. B receptacle. 1, 2, 3. We need a genetics processor. Oh, we need pulsating chipset for that. Oh, we gotta start Buildcraft. That's not cool. Alright, well, that throws us for a loop. They changed that. Okay. That means we need to start the assembly table from Buildcraft. So, the assembly table is a diamond gear, a diamond, and some obsidian. How are we doing for obsidian here? Bad. That figures. Alright, well... Man, 35 minutes already? Where is this episode gone? Maybe if I get this one rendered and recorded in a decent amount of time, I'll... User is about to die. Activating hover. I was not about to die. Maybe if I get this one recorded in a decent amount of time, I'll do a second episode today. I don't know. Yeah, we'll pick up some lava here. We'll make a few more bits and bobs of obsidian. Come on. Dump it in. Thank you. 8. We're gonna need more than just 8 obsidian, so may as well just bite the bullet and whoa, 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 no. 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 No, no, no. Not gonna play that game. Whee! Okay. Yeah, we're having a little too much fun with that, I think. So yeah, I need to do some serious work off camera, restocking some of my resources. Because we're low on obsidian, we're low on iron, we're low on a whole bunch of different stuff. Alright, we need the laser from Buildcraft. Which means we need the assembly table. We're also going to need the lasers, which is 2 obsidian, 2 diamonds, and 3 redstone per laser. I'm not going to need a huge setup yet, so we're just going to go with a basic setup of 1 laser and the table, of course. We're going to want a hardened energy cell that we can use to that we can use to power this thing. So we'll get us a block of redstone. From that, we'll get us a leadstone energy cell frame. From that, we'll get us a hardened energy cell frame. Really? Okay. I've got some Invar out here. I'm just running out of everything, I swear. Tempted to go back towards Rotary Craft a little bit, because Rotary Craft will give me the solution that I need to solve my problems. But Rotary Craft also takes a lot of infrastructure. Okay, hardened energy cell. Redstone conductance coil. Hardened energy cell get. Okay, let's plug that in and get it charging. This thing needs to be told it can take in from the back. This thing needs to be told it can output to the front. That's our problem. There we go. Outputting to the front. We come down here. Oh, we're not getting a power drain? Oh, that's right, because we're taking in as fast as we can. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Obsidian in there. We're going to need the laser. We need one. We're going to need the assembly table. It means we need a diamond gear, which means we need a golden gear, an iron gear, which we can just cheat the iron gear. We don't have to go through all the steps. Okay, that's going to get us a gold gear. Actually, we could just cheated the gold gear too, huh? It's fine. You can't cheat the diamond gear, unfortunately. There we go. Diamond gear. Put that away. Assembly table. Get. Right? Right. Pulsating chipsets. Our ender pearls and nether redstone dust. Well, I'm running very low on ender pearls. Well, redstone dust, not nether redstone dust. We're going to need a chest to put next to this thing. Let's come up here, and I'm just going to put this up here for right now. I will move this eventually. Put down that. We'll put down the laser. We'll pick this thing up, and we're going to put it right next to there. We're going to tell it's allowed to output to the side. The laser is now getting RF power. In here, we're going to put those items with a chest next to it, and we're going to tell it build us a pulsating chipset. The laser is going to power up, and we're going to start seeing at some point here a progress bar. Now it's going to run real slow because we've only got one laser powering it. Unfortunately, I think this is where we're going to have to call this episode, because I'm at 42 minutes and I'm not going to accomplish anything reasonable on camera at this point without a little bit of work on the background. I think what we're going to do, we're going to call it here. I'm going to let my bees run in the background and build up some drones for me and build me up some honeycomb, some other good stuff. So we're just going to let these guys out here run. We're going to let my mutagen run. Produce me a bunch of mutagen. We're going to, like I said, let these bees continue to run. And we're going to let everything else continue to run. I'm going to go farm some obsidian. I'm going to go do a little bit more mining. I'll need to make a new hammer for that, I think. And next episode, I don't know, maybe we'll look at expanding our power grid, because I have been accumulating an unholy shit ton of saplings. I've got 118 stacks of saplings, and I probably should start doing something with them. So maybe next episode we'll look at starting a biogas plant. And who knows, maybe we'll use the biogas plant to power our bee stuff. But we'll see where we go. This has been Nightdagger with episode 18 of Modded Minecraft with Nightdagger. I know I didn't get a whole lot accomplished this episode, but you know, when you don't plan stuff in advance or test stuff in advance, that kind of stuff occasionally happens. So hope you guys will bear with it. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll catch you later, peeps.